morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I went over to Brannock's Bargains with the children. We had run low, quite low on drinks, dilutable, stuff like that, and they wanted to go over and get some. I had said I wasn't going over until next week because I don't get paid next week, and they were like, no, we'll go over and buy our stuff we want, and then, you know, it'll be in the house. So I was like, okay. So there's a couple of things we got for Hayley going back up to Letterkenny. Because Brannock's is the type of place, sometimes you see it this week, by the time you go back next week, they won't be there. So the only thing I personally wanted, I wanted 3 vapes. That's all I wanted. But the kids were like, oh, can we get fizzy, can we get this? And I said, look, you have your own money, you do what you want to do. You know, you're all grown-ass adults now at this stage. So they were like, okay. But I said, what you do, I said, if you pick out anything, I said, we can divide it 3 ways, or you can just buy what you want and then it's yours. They were like, we'll probably divide it 3 ways. So I was like, okay, cool. So they went over, the 2 of them. I stayed in the car. I just wasn't feeling, not after having migraine the other day. It just seemed to drain me. So I was like, I'll sit in the car. Yous run in, yous get what yous want. I said, come out and, you know, we'll go home. I'll wait for you, I'll bring you home, because obviously they can't log an awful lot of stuff. So I will show you what we picked up in Brannock's. Now Hayley did run out to me. They're in there a bit, and she came out and she says, Mum, they have cleaning stuff. She says, I need cleaning stuff for Letterkenny, but I don't need tons, like. But it was 5 for a fiver, I think. So she says to me, if I get some, she says, will I get you some? And I said, yeah, but don't get me anything weird. Like, don't get me mold remover. I don't need it. So she was like, okay, I'll have a look and see what there is. So she did. She picked up, you'll see the things that there's 2 of. Obviously, one's for me and one's for her. So, yeah, happy out. I will show you what we got. And again, no judgment. These are treats. They're in the house. You don't go over there to buy healthy food. You go over there for your drinks, you go over there for your crisps, chocolates, whatever you want, but did you have some good stuff? So I will show you what we got, or they got, or we got. What we got for the house, shall we say. So this is what we got for the house. So I will start down here. They got a 24 pack of Fanta Orange, and that was a tenner for 24 of them. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, I like Fanta myself. Not enough that I would go out and buy even a 2 litre, because I don't drink that much of it. But again, handy to have. And Hayley said that she might take some of them up with her to go up north. I said, fine, whatever. They also bought a 24 pack of the cans of zero sugar, or Coke Zero. Is it Coke Zero? Zero sugar Coke. So again, it's just to have in the house. So they were the drinks they bought, as in fizzy drinks, which I thought they actually showed great restraint, because normally you can go in there and you can buy loads of weird and wonderful drinks that you don't normally see. Sometimes, other times you can go in, it's Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, whatever. So this month they got Fanta and they had Coke. So kids picked them up. They also picked me up some of the cotton candy. I think it's strawberry flavour. Yeah, strawberry flavoured cotton candy. And they were €1 a tub. So they picked up 2 of them. Now, the reason they pick up cotton, that is, I'm the only one in the house that eats it. No one else goes near it. And I absolutely adore it. Adore cotton candy. Or candy floss. Love it. So that was that. They also picked up, now they did get a bag each too, but I just the only one that hasn't opened my bag yet. And this is the Barrett Favourites jelly beans. And it's the fruit salad, dip dab, 1 bar refreshers, but they're in jelly beans, never seen that before. And they were €1. So as I said, they did pick up bags for themselves. They just got me a token one, I think. Now these were the cleaning products. Now I thought these were very good value. These were 5 for 5. There was other things included in the 5 for 5, but she said she just went for these. So what she got was the kitchen cleaner, zesty lemon with natural oils to cut through grease and grime. So she got 2 of them, so one for me and one for her. Yeah, you can't go wrong really with kitchen cleaner. And funny enough, we were actually running low on it. We also got this, the multi-purpose bleach hygiene tough stain remover. Now my Kerry hates the smell of bleach. She actually gags when you use bleach, but I like it for the bathrooms and I like it for the sink in the kitchen. And usually when I'm doing that, I have to tell Kerry to leave the room because she don't do great with bleach. It's just the smell of it just catches her. So anyway, we got that, and she picked up one because she had to pick up 5, and she said there was nothing really else but the fabric, cotton fresh fabric advanced technology with long lasting fragrance up to 42 days. And she was saying, well, the dog sits on the couch, so she says do no harm. So that was the 5th one she got, but they were all only 5 for 5, which I thought was a very good deal. Now the other thing that the Hayley likes is she loves lime cordial, and it's actually quite hard to get lime cordial. There was another one she had, is it spearmint she got as well? So they were €1 each. Oh no, they weren't, they were 3 for 4, 3 for 3, I'm not sure. Anyway, she got 3 of them, and she said she'd leave one here for coming into the summer. She'd bring 1 up with her, or 2 up with her, but she likes it. Her and Kerry would drink, they'd put a dash of lime into like Corona. Is it Corona? If they were having a beer, which is very rare, but sometimes. But yeah, they like putting the lime juice into the beer. And they got a full packet of the Mawadi blackcurrant cordial. Now Carl goes through this like it is going out of fashion. He dilutes this into a 2 litre of his water and he boots through it. Yeah, it's handy. It's better than drinking fizzy, so I don't mind. But he said they had that on special. I am not sure how much. Could have been a £5 for them all. But yeah, so Carl was happy. He came out. He was chuffed with himself when he came out. He was like, Mom, you won't believe what I got. So I was like, okay. And finally, they picked up these Whatsits Crunchy Sweet and Spicy Flaming Hot Corn Puffs. I don't particularly like the crunchy. I do like the puff version of these. But they said it was 5 bags for €5. And with the rugby and stuff starting, they were like, yeah, that's what we're going to have. And the best before date on that is the 9th of the 3rd. So the 9th of March. So they won't last. But yeah, kids were happy with that. They were like, yay. As I said, I don't particularly like that one. I like the puff. So yeah. Now, would I not eat them? No, I'd probably pick at them, but they wouldn't be my go-to. Sorry, just let me show you this day if it'll focus on the window with all that rain. Just a horrible rainy, windy day. But it's meant to clear up. I think it's meant to be a bright day and it's meant to clear up in the afternoon, so hopefully. And then finally what they got, they also picked up 12 of the 1 litre of Volvic water, because I have to drink more water. It's also handy to have in the car just in case we get stuck anywhere. When I'm out with clients, it's always handy to have water in the car. So they picked that up and that was €12 for 12. So not a bad price for water. So yeah, so that is what, excuse me, we got in Brannock. Brannock's Bargains, I think they called it, Crazy Bargains. I will leave their Facebook linked below because it's worth keeping an eye on. They do get in some really, really nice stuff into it. But as I say, when you see it, you got to get it because there's no guarantee it'll be there in 2 days. That sort of. But yeah, so happy out. The kids are happy. As I say, we haven't bought any fizzies or anything since just before Christmas. So what are we now? The 20th odd of January. So yeah, not too bad, but that'll have to last us out the month now, and it will. But Hayley's going to take some of that up with her when she goes back up to Letterkenny, and obviously Kerry's coming up at some point. So yeah, they'll get through that. Right, I am going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a quick little video from what we got in Brannock's. Yeah, so I'll talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.